Department accounts, everything is there, right?
Yeah. I was able to find everything, but I was not able to find the company only.
You already created the ledger, right?
Yes, sir.
Ledger name?
Actually, I tried 3 times. I was not able to get that.
Nothing I done. I unfreezed it, I freezed it, I compiled it. That's it.
Yeah, I was not able to search actually. Only the company I was not able to search. I tried 3 times.
No problem. No. You got it right, Ram. So should I close this then? Harsha.
Yes, sir. Close it. Close it.
Yes. Shall we go now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what was the last discussion that we had?
Accounting options.
Accounting options. My God. No. We created the ledger, we assigned the ledger to the profile. We done that all that, right?
Yeah.
I went to the profile. F11 GL percentage. Page down for 2 times. I assigned the ledger here.
Yeah.
So once you assign the ledger, I told you there is something called as user value. There is also something called as what? Default value. User value we have, default value we have. So which is given importance?
User value.
Anytime user value is given importance. If no user value,
Default.
yes. Now I give user value I give. Now I go to journal enter. Here you see which lecture you connected. Tata group lecture. Is it not?
Yeah.
So next step after assigning the lecture is what you know. Both of you I believe started recording.
Yeah.
Let's proceed. Now the next important step that we are going to perform is what? To enter the journals, to enter the business data, the prerequisite is you require to open the periods. How to open the periods? Required to go to setup, go for open close. What do you mean by opening? You require to open the periods now. Once you open the periods, then only you can able to enter the data. Without opening the periods, you can't able to enter the data. How many periods we created?
12.
For how many periods you are allowed to enter the data now?
12.
None of the period system is going to allow you to enter data. While creating, we created 12. But while entering, you are not allowed to enter data for all the 12 periods. Or as such, in any of the periods you are not allowed to enter. What you require to do is, you need to open a period. How to open the period, we'll try to understand. I'll go to setup, open, close. I say fine. Here you see Tata Group ledger. This is the ledger we go to profile, other profile. What's the first period?
January.
Why it's showing January? Why it's not showing current period February?
Because it's the first period.
This is the first period in that particular ledger. That is the reason it is showing January 14. I close this. I try to close this. I'll go back to ledger. I give the ledger. Here you see Tata Group ledger. I go to update. Here you see first our open period is January. Let me select April. And top right side you see we got finish. January was there, I change it to April. I click on finish. Ledger has been updated. Top you see close window. Now again let me go to setup, open, close. Fine. So what is the first period you see now?
April.
Sorry?
April.
April you see. From where it is coming up?
From the general profile.
April is coming up from where? Why it's not showing January now?
Because in the ledger settings you changed it from January to April as first
Yes.
used.
The ledger level we made a set changes. The changes is what? Not January, it's April I changed. So that is the reason it's showing April now. If in case now if I am going to open this, which period will get opened?
April.
While creating the calendar, our calendar started from when?
January.
Till?
December.
But while opening, which period I am opening?
April.
Leaving what?
January, February and March.
Leaving January, February, March. Now I am trying to open April. If I am going to open directly April, leaving January, February, March, the 3 periods will go into the status called as never open status. What status? Never open status. While creating, you created smartly Jan to December. But while opening by mistake or wantedly or deliberately or whatever may be the case, you opened April leaving January to March. January, February, March. You left it and directly opened April. When you open directly April, Jan to March will go into the status called as never open. And you call Oracle, Oracle, by mistake I opened April. I'm supposed to open January, but by mistake I opened April. Can you help us? Oracle will say, go to hell. Once you open it, that's it. The prior periods will go into the status called as what status? Never open status. You open first period as, let's say example, February. January will go into the never open status. You open March. January, February will go into never open. Likewise. Followed or not?
Yeah.
Sir, can't we correct that back after going to ledger options again? Right? Hello?
Once I choose here, you can't able to make the changes again.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now I said, let's say example, January I made. Again I change it to April. Again I change it to December. Again I change it to October. Again I change it to March. Again I change it to January. Let's say example, January 2014 I chosen first period. Now I click on finish. Has been updated. Close. Now I say setup open close. Fine. January you want to open as a first period? Yes, open.
Okay, I understand now. Jasmine, please.
So how many periods we open?
Jan?
Only Jan?
Yeah, I mean, we opened 12 periods, but starting from Jan.
No, how many periods open?
Only one period is open.
January we open, but system is giving February as a bonus. Future enterable period. Future entry is also, it is giving you one period bonus. Why so? It is giving one period as a bonus.
So you
Why it
can
is
make,
giving one period as a, sorry?
so you can make, you can post transactions to the following month, to the following period. Um, if there's any purchase order type of a thing.
But why so? Why it's giving?
Maybe for budget.
Nothing to do with budget now. If you open 3 periods, 4th period will be future enterable. You open 5 periods, 6th will be future enterable periods. You open 1 period, the next period will be future enterable period. I open January, system is also giving me bonus for one period in addition to enter the data. If I put 2 here, if I put 2 here,
Take March as well.
it is going to allow you to enter data for two more future periods. If I put 0,
But you can't post to any other periods.
if you put 0 here, no future period is allowed. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Whatever you open, only those periods you are allowed to enter. If you put 0, if you put 1 future period. If you put 2 future periods. 0, no future periods. Then how about -1, -2? I never try, you try that. Got it or not?
Yeah.
So how many periods I opened? I opened only January. Now let me again say open. I would ask you which period you want to open. February I want to open. Are you sure you want to open this period? Yes. So how many periods we open?
Two.
What are there?
February and March.
January and February we open.
Right.
Then what will happen to March?
Oh, March is available for posting.
March is future enterable period.
Yeah.
January I open, February I open. March will be future enterable period. Now after opening after opening January, then February, I go to open. Leaving March and April, let me open directly May. January I open, February I open, March leaving, April leaving, directly I am opening May. I say open. Are you sure you want to open this? Yes. Then what will happen to March and April? March I didn't open, April I didn't open, directly May. The periods in between will get opened automatically. I open January, I open February, directly May, March and April also will get open.
Yeah.
Followed?
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Now let's say example, I don't want my users to enter data for January and February. January you don't want to open, enter, January is already over. You can close it. Open, you can close it. It's already been closed. You can also open it. Close can be open. Apart from close, we also got permanently close. What is the difference between closed and permanently closed? Permanently closed cannot be reopened. Close can be opened. Close is called as soft close, whereas permanently close is called as hard close. Close or permanently close, what is going to happen? The data, whatever you already entered, the data you can able to go and see the data, no issues. But you can't able to edit any data. The close or permanently close, no new data is possible to enter. The data, whatever you already entered, the data you can able to see, but no new data is possible. Close can be reopened, whereas permanently close cannot be reopened. Is this clear, gentlemen?
Yeah.
So let's go and see how to enter the business data. But before we enter the business data, you require to understand some chart, small chart. Let us understand the chart, then we'll see what to do. Yes, please go through this.
Yes, I.
So how many layers are there?
3.
What are there?
Batch name, journal lines.
There is a totally 3 layers: batch, journal, and journal lines. Batch name, batch can be optional. Batch you want to give, you can give. You don't want to give the batch, don't give. Batch is not at all compulsory. But whereas journal and journal lines both are compulsory. So what is the batch I gave?
Expense.
Expense batch, what journal I gave?
Rent and
I give
salary.
rent journal, I give, as well as salary journal, I give, both I give. And both the journals are part of what? Expense batch. Within the expense batch, we got rent. Within the expense batch, we got salary. And rent journal will have rent journal lines. Office rent, factory rent, go down rent, guest house rent. So rent journal will have further rent journal lines. Salary journal will have further salary journal lines. Salary to office staff, salary to guest house staff, salary to factory staff, salary to go down stuff like that. Salary journal will have salary journal lines. Rent journal will have rent journal lines. Don't think only rent and salary are journals. Within the expense batch, you may have third one. What is that? Telephone. Telephone journal also we may have. Telephone journal also may be part of expense batch. Within telephone, what may have, within telephone journal, what you may have? Telephone bill for office, telephone bill for go down, telephone bill for guest house, telephone bill for factory, telephone bill for office. Like that we can have. Within the journal, we may have journal lines. Is this clear?
Yeah.
So how many layers are there? 3. Batch, journal and journal lines. Batch can be optional. But while understanding, while creating, we'll create from the top layer. There is batch, journal and journal lines. Once become expertise, then as we discuss, batch can be optional. We can also leave the batch. Shall we go and simulate it?
Yeah.
To enter the journal, navigation is journal/enter. You see the navigation journal enter. Here you see we got something called as new batch. We also got something called as new journal. New batch you have, you also got new journal. Why you have two things?
So
You got new batch as well as new journal. Why so?
So like under batch, you can have multiple journals to group into one category.
Within the batch, we may have too many journals.
Right.
But why they gave new batch as well as new journal?
Because if you don't want to group journals into a batch, then you can just create a journal.
Being batch is optional, we can leave the batch and we can directly go with new journal, right?
Yep.
So that is the reason they gave new batch as well as new journal. Is this clear?
Yeah.
So but while learning, let us go and understand from the batch. I'll go with new batch. Top you see, batch is we are trying to create in Tata Group ledger. Name of the batch. Expense batch. What is the period you see here? May. Why May?
I think that's because it's on the top and it's been selected.
Sorry, can you come again, Harsha?
I think in the list when we created the calendar, not the calendar, when we opened the books, when we opened the period.
Periods.
Yeah, I think it's because of that.
It's the latest open.
We open. Yes.
The top
We
is
open.
May.
Yes. We opened up to May. The latest open period is what? May.
Yeah.
Now tell me, can I able to enter data for January, February, March?
Yeah, I think we should be able to because we have an option to select, I think. It's still
What
open.
basis you can see? Sorry?
I think we can select that option. There is dot, right? I think we should be able to search and we should be able to select.
We select dot, that's okay, but
We can select, I think, February through May. January, I think it's already closed.
As far as I remember, it's open, so I think we should be able to select.
Yes, all the periods starting from January till May is already open. You can take a list here, you see, Jan open, February, March, April, May, all these periods are open. So you are allowed to enter up to May, and being June is also future enterable period, it is also going to give one period as a bonus, so you can also enter data for June. Can I able to enter now for January? Yes, you can also enter data for January because it's already open. Expense batch I am creating for January. Down the line, other 10 days, we'll be focusing only on actuals. What do you mean by actuals? Actuals are nothing but day-to-day business activities called as actuals. Paying, receiving, purchasing, selling, all these nothing but actuals. Day-to-day business transactions are called as actuals. Control total. Can you see what is this control total? Control total is required or not required?
Not.
How can you say?
Because it's not highlighted in yellow.
Yes, it's not required, but still I just would like to share with you. I am giving 20,000 expense batch. I want to control with 20,000. This is called as what? Batch level control total. What we call batch level control total. That means in this expense batch, we are not going to have journals more than 20,000. We will have journals only up to 20,000. Is this clear?
You mean when you say 20,000, is the number of journals you can have inside of this batch?
The journal total The amount total, it's saying that general control total. The amount, not the number of entries. It's talking about the entry amount, entry related amount.
Okay.
Total debits or total credits should not exceed more than 20. General type is by default standard, let it be standard. The control total is 20. Batch will have journals. Click on what? Journals. Tata Group ledger under expense batch, top UC under expense batch. You are trying to create a journal. Rent journal. Category is what? Purpose. Purpose could be payment. Purpose could be purchase. Purpose could be payroll. Purpose could be other. If you are not sure anything, you can take other. Purpose could be receipts. You are receiving money from someone. Purpose could be something like sales. So you can take anything. I take current purpose is what? Payment, rent payment. I am paying rent to some landlord, something like that. So category is what? Payment. So here you see January. Yes, please, I want you to read this effective date. Read by yourself, both of you. You don't require to read loudly.
Okay.
Whenever user go and enter journal for any previous period is what? What is the current period is going on?
May.
Oh. What is current period is going on?
February.
We are in February. You enter data for any previous period. January is the previous period or not?
Yeah.
So January is the previous period. When you enter data for any previous period, system is going to take the last date of that period as effective date if you enter for any previous period.
Yeah.
January is already previous period, which is already over. When you enter data for January, the last date of that period would be the effective date. What is future period?
In the first date.
First date of the future period will be the effective date. What is current period?
Today's date.
What is current period? It's current date. So being it's January, which is already previous period, it is going to take last date of the previous period as effective date. Followed, Harsha?
Yes, sir.
So previous period which date?
Last date.
Future period?
The first date.
Current period?
Current date.
Control total we already given, right? What was that we gave already?
20,000.
What is the 20,000 you call?
Control total.
Control total, that's okay, but what level?
General. the batch level. Yeah.
Batch
the
level
batch
control total was 20.
Yeah.
Now here also it is asking some control total. So what is the total I am giving now? 10,000. This 10,000 is called as what? Journal level control total. We already given 20,000 is called as batch level, and this is called as what? Journal level control total.
Yeah.
Journal will have what? Further. Journal may have what
Journal
further?
lines. Journal lines.
Account lines.
Now you see, try to understand. Down you see, all these are lines. Line, account, debit amount, credit amount, all that you see. Now I go and give lines, but before I go and give lines, we'll understand something. When you pay rent, what is the entry you write? Rent account, DR to cash account, CR. Rent account data to cash account. As per our codes, what is the rent code you know? E01. What is the cash code you know? A03. In Oracle, how you enter? Rent account DR cash account but who paid rent? Company 1, department 1 paid rent. How they paid rent? Company 1, department 1 paid rent by cash. This is what you enter in Oracle. E01 is what rent? What is A03? Cash. How you pay rent? Rent you pay by cash. But who paid rent? Company 1, department 1 paid rent. How they paid rent? Company 1, department 1 paid rent by cash. Is this clear, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Question. Can we add accounts? I mean, if we had missed any of those accounts now?
Yes,
Segment?
you can go and add what is, yes, you can, any point of the time you can go back and add the segment values. For company, for departments, for accounts, you can add it, no issues at all.
Only thing is that we can't delete, right?
Balancing segment values cannot be deleted for the ledger.
Okay, okay.
Adding is possible, but balancing segment values cannot be deleted as per last discussion that we had.
Okay. Alright, sir.
Company, C01, department, finance department, Tata Steels, finance department, accounts. What is E01?
So rent account. Expense.
Company 1, department 1 paid rent. Company 1, department 1 paid rent. How they paid rent? Same company 1, department 1 paid rent by what? Cash.
Cash.
Rent paid by cash. Debit 5,000, credit 5,000. So journal level total, how much you see?
10,000.
Batch level,
20,000.
line level,
5,000.
line level is also not 10,000, level is 5,000. Batch 20, journal 10, line is 5. Don't combine debit and credit. Debit is different, credit is different. I go with save now. What do you see?
There's a warning message.
You have a violation, control total violation. Why you are getting this control total violation?
That is because we give 10,000 and the journal entry level is only 5,000.
Journal level is 10,000, line level is 5,000, which is not matching. Do you want to save? No. Let me not save. Now I will put 10 here. Again, I can put here 10. Now I go and save. Now you get a violation or not?
No, it should not come.
You got violation or not? Still you got a violation. It is saying that journal lines are okay. Who told not okay? Journal lines are okay, but what is not okay? Batch is not okay. Batch is how much? 20. There is a control total violation for the journal batch. Batch level there is a violation. Journal lines are okay, but batch is not okay. Do you still want to save? Let us save and see what will happen. I saved it down. You see transaction completed, so and so record separate and saved. So within the same expense batch, now I say down arrow, up arrow, rent journal, down arrow, salary journal, down arrow. Now I'll go and create salary journal. You can say, you see, you can say down arrow. You can also say file new, again up arrow, previous one. You can say file new or down arrow, both will do same job. Salary is not payment. Salary I take payroll now. Category is nothing but purpose. Why you are creating the entry? What is the purpose for this entry? Now this salary is basically payroll. Control total I am giving 10,000. Company 1, department 1, paid salary. Company 1, department 1, paid salary. 5,000. How they paid salary? Company 1, department 1, paid salary by cash. Age 3 is cash. Company 1, department 1, paid salary. What is E02 you see? E02 is a salary. How they paid salary? Salary 3 they paid by cash. I go with what? Save. Where you have violation?
Journal.
5,000.
Journal or batch?
Journal.
Why? Because 10,000, 5,000 is not matching. Do you still want to save? No. Let me make it 10,000. Don't think only 2 lines. You can also have 4 lines. 4 lines debit, 4 lines credit also you can have no issues. Now, you get violation or not?
We might get batch level violation.
Sorry?
We might get batch level violation.
Yes. I go to save. Down you see batch level total violation you see down.
Okay, there is no violation because the totals match.
Baba, understand salary rent 10,000 allocated under the expense batch. Salary also 10,000 allocated. 10 equal to batch of 20. No, you don't get any violation. Under expense batch, we got two journals, rent journal and salary journal. 10 each. So now no violation. Under the same batch, you got two journals. Got it or not?
You know,
Then you see down here we got something called as after lines, you got something called as other information. You can see source. Source in the sense what? How the entry got created, how entry got birth. How this entry got birth?
Manual entry.
The user has entered this entry manually. System not created the entry. The user sitting at computer terminal, the user has entered the entry manually using the keyboard, using the mouse, the user. So that is the reason system, you don't have any control. System is going to take automatically because you enter the entry manually. Is this clear?
Yeah.
System is going to create the entry for you. When system is going to create the entry for you, that time what will be the source? It will be anything other than manual. It will be anything other than manual. The system is going to create the entry, then it won't be manual. What it will be anything other than manual. You enter the entry, it will be automatic. You can see automatically it's manual. That means because we enter the entry manual. Now you see.
Can we also import journals?
Yes, why not? You can also import the journal. If you know the interface programming, if you know SQL loader programming, you can also import that.
Okay. So we
You
do
need to
that
create-
or someone else?
It's a job of a technical consultant. It is not a job of a functional consultant.
Okay.
You need to create a DAT file. You need to create a CSV file. You need a small script. Get the data to the tables. From interface tables, you import the data to Oracle application. That is the task of a technical consultant. So now you see, I enter the journals, I save the journals. I want to open the journals. How to open? Go to same window. I told you new batch. I also told you new journals. Leaving this new batch, leaving these new journals, you can simply say what? Find. So when you say find, you can see under expense batch, we got two journals, salary and rent journal, you see both. Rent we have, salary also we have. Both belongs to same period, 10,000, 10,000, same period is January, but salary category is payroll, rent category is what? Payment. Both we entered manually. Status is what? Unposted. Status is what? Unposted. Rent journal, salary journal. Both belongs to expense batch. Both we entered for January. Salary category payroll, rent category payment, both we entered manually. Both the status is unposted. What do you mean by unposted? The entry is been entered, the entry is been saved, but entry is not been saved permanently. Once you save the entry permanently, it is going to show status called as what? Posted. Or you post the entry. Posting is nothing but posting into ledgers. How to post? Here you see we got something called as post. Can you see down post? You can click on post. The first entry salary will get posted. You put the cursor on rent. Click on post. The entry will get posted. Without posting, you want to view the entry. You want to see the entry. You want to see the rent journal. Click on this. Before this unposted, you see blue color icon is there, right? Just click on that. You can see rent journal. You want to edit the entry. Most of the changes are possible. Most of the changes are possible if the status of the entry is unposted. You want to see the salary. Put the cursor line 1. Click on the dark color blue one. Salary. You want to change the company code, department code, account code. You want to change the values. You want to change the date. You want to change something. Most of the changes are possible if the status is unposted. But once the entry has been posted, system is not going to allow the user to make any changes. No changes are possible if the entry has been posted. And I told you to see the entry, click on this blue. Otherwise, you can see review. Can you see down? Review journal. Click on review journal. Rent journal. I can review the entry. I can make the changes. Salary. Put the cursor on line 1. Salary journal. Click on review. While entering the entry, I give debit entry, credit entry. While entering the entry, you can also use this button called as post. From here also you can be able to post the entry. Once you click on post, the entry will get posted. You can also click on post. Other way of posting is what? Journal post. Go to what? Navigation called as journal post. Say fine. Whatever the journals which got entered, which are awaiting for posting, will be displayed here. The journal entries which you entered, which you saved, which are awaiting for posting, all the entries which is awaiting for posting will be displayed here. Here only expense batch is awaiting for posting for January period. Highlight it, click on post. Highlight it, click on post. The entry will get posted. Or as I told you, within the entry, within the journal entry, let's say example rent journal, you want to post it, you can post it now. Shall I go and post it now, rent journal? Do remember I am posting only rent journal. I am posting only rent, not salary. Both are what status? Unposted. But I am selecting the second one, rent journal, not salary, only rent, I say post. Request number you see, last 4 digits you remember 0488. So which entry we posted, rent or salary?
Rent.
Not salary. Which entry? Rent or salary? Rent or salary, Baba?
Thought it was rent.
But why both are showing posted? Salary I didn't posted. As you told, I posted only rent journal, not salary. But why it's showing both posted? Why salary?
No.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I think we lost you for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was
No
telling
idea,
that.
I
I was
think
telling that.
one you posted it from the
If you
journal.
post rent journal, salary also will get posted because both the journals belongs to same batch. Within this batch, you have 10 journals. Assume that in the 10 journals you posted the 10th one. The first 9 will get posted. Or you post the first one within the same batch. The balance 9 will get posted. Following my point?
Yeah.
Harsha.
Yes, sir. Can't we post individual journals?
Now out of this expense batch I got 10 journals. Starting from rent, salary, purchase till because all this belongs to same batch. Now you don't want that way. If I post rent, only rent should get posted. Rent expense batch will have rentage journal. Salary expense batch will have salary journal. Purchase expense batch will have purchase journal. So you see, you can create multiple batches. What is there? No harm. Rent expense batch, salary expense batch, so on.
Or you don't even need a batch, I think, right? You can just create
Yes,
a
you can
journal.
also directly go with the journal. That's it. Clear, gentlemen?
I think each batch would be having only one journal. That's what you're trying to say.
Yes. Because you see, when you create an expense batch and you create 10 journals, what was happening? You post one entry, all the 9 balance 9 also will get posted, right?
Yes.
To avoid that, what I'm creating? To avoid that, I'm creating multiple batches. Rent expense batch, journal, salary expense batch, salary journal, purchase expense batch, purchase journal, so on.
Okay. And again, can we correct after posting? Can we correct the journal?
Can you? Can we what?
Or change any of the input?
Entry,
Yeah, entry.
which is posted or not?
Which is posted.
Once the entry has been posted, you can't able to make any changes. The only solution or remedy is to reverse the entry, to cancel the entry, to nullify the entry.
Okay. And how do we do that?
We started with the ABC, right? We'll go to XYZ later.
Okay. Okay.
Right, gentlemen. Let me stop for today. We'll catch up tomorrow.
Okay.
Right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.